and it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 4 assists now tonight. For Charlotte, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Feeds it to Lamb. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Picked by Zeller. And Lamb kicks to Lynn. Shot clock at 5 to the right side. No one near him. No good from Lamb. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Payton. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Well, it was a slow start to his rookie year for Payton, but he came along very strong.
Yeah, it looked really good for the Magic down the stretch. Even recorded his first triple-double. I think there will be more of those in his career.
That's good from Payton.
And guys, for Payton, so many were talking him up as the best point guard of the class early. But it's never easy to adjust to the NBA speed, and it just took him a little bit of time.
Channing Frye's checked in for Orlando. Now here's Lynn. He's got 7. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 6. Lynn kicks to Kaminsky. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Guys, I think the next big step for Elfrid Payton is going to be getting his shot right. I mean, he has the tools to be an impact guard, but it's hard to create when you can't keep teams honest from deep.
And here's Vucevic after Frank Kaminsky made that last 3-pointer.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, it's deflected. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Payton. Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Lynn against Payton. Lynn dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Outside, Lynn. Pulls up from the corner. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Payton. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Kicks to Vucevic. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And it's now only a 1-point Hornets lead.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. There's the dish to Harris. Comes up empty down low.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
A tight game here in Charlotte. It's Oladipo on the wing. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Charlotte making some changes. Al Jefferson's checked in for Zeller. Batum comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Kemba Walker in for Lamb. Then for the Magic, Hezonja comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Watson in for Elfrid Payton. To the inside, Jefferson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
And watching Al Jefferson over the years, he can be dominant and be efficient in doing it. For all the points he's piled up. He's always been around a 50% shooter. And for all the times he's handled the ball, his turnover rate is relatively low. So that's giving your team good quality possessions.
Orlando trailing here. Harris outside. There's the screen. Pass to Vucevic. Puts up the baby hook. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Batum wide open. He fires. Orlando grabs the miss. It's stolen by Jefferson. And oh, here we go with Lin. Nobody back. Rejected by Harris. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. Evan Fournier's checked in for Harris.
That's it. In for the Magic, Evan Fournier.
Here's Fournier. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Kaminsky's got his third rebound tonight. Now Walker. Outside, Lin. He dishes it to Kaminsky. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. And 12 points for Frank Kaminsky.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Now, here's Fry. Pass to Fournier. And Fry has it in the corner, and it's blocked, but he stays with it. 2 on the clock. Fournier's shot is off.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Nice shot by Lin. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Charlotte?
Boy, you have to admire. Their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals. And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here's Walker, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Looking here at some numbers for Batum. Last season's performance for him averaged about 9 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Here's Azania. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New Orleans. Fournier passes to Fry. Takes a 3. Azania's shot is off.
And Orlando's offense could struggle at times, and there were some low points last season. The big one happening when the Knicks set a record for the fewest points in an NBA quarter. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. He's coming off an excellent season. 6th in rebounding, 9th in field goal percentage, and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And he was a top 10 rebounder for good reason. I mean, he's incredibly intense, and he goes hard for the full 48 minutes.
Walker's shot is off. I remember that game that Greg was talking about where the Magic and Knicks scored so few points. Remember combined Clark 15 points in a quarter for a new NBA low mark?
I do remember. I'd like to forget about that one, though, but the Magic get most of the blame there because they were at home and they only managed 7 points in that quarter.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And Nicholas Batum injuring his wrist last season, he was pushed in the back by Larry Sanders on a dunk and went down hard.
And the Hornets making a change here. Zeller's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Hezonja.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Walker. Lynn kicks to Jefferson. Right side to Walker. And that one's good. And the Hornets lead by 4. We saw that wrist bother Batum all season long. His shooting numbers down drastically. Clark, a major blow for him.
And you know what? The league might have to look at that. I mean, Sanders got a 1-game suspension, but is that really enough to discourage that kind of reckless foul? It's a thin line, but I think it's worth further looking.
Here's Watson. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Here's Fournier, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
And he makes the first. And so Fournier nails both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
In the corner, it's Lynn. Puts one up from 19. And a wide open look for Walker. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 7th assist here tonight. In a pretty tightly
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for joining us live inside this sold-out arena. We are rocking and rolling. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. Their biggest lead during the opening period was 5. They started to take control of the game in the second quarter and pulled away nicely, heading into halftime up by 5. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. The 3 E's, Shaq. That's all I got to say. They've avoided turning the basketball over, and that's a recipe for success. Now, here's how they do it. By sacrificing the highlight reel plays, you get good looks, and those home run plays will still come.
Shaq, what'd you think about Orlando?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that's going to do it for now, as the second half is just about to get...
Well, both sides have assessed what... what they need to do over the break.